If you've been feeling stiff in your upper back from hours on the computer, you may be missing an important element in your daily movement or exercise plan: rotation, specifically upper body rotation. And unless you play a sport that requires it, like golf or pickleball or tennis or baseball, you probably don't rotate your upper body on a regular basis, and that can leave you stiff and vulnerable to back pain. But before we go into how we're going to solve it, here's the disclaimer. The inability to rotate in the upper body is a real problem because you need some upper body rotation to walk properly. You know that arm swing you do when you're walking? Well, it should be accompanied by a little bit of upper body rotation to counter the lower body rotation coming from your hips. And if you don't rotate in your upper body properly, then that means you're going to over-rotate in your lower back and hips, which leads to back pain and back problems. But I've got 2 exercises for you today to help you improve upper body rotation. For the first one, you're going to need a nice place to lie down, maybe a pillow to get your head aligned. And for the second one, you'll need either a cushion to sit on or a chair. Let's get started. For this first exercise, you're going to want to get a rug or a mat to lie on, and then you'll want a little cushion so that you can align your head with the rest of your spine. So you're going to lie down here, putting your head on the cushion, and I want you to bend your knees and stack your legs. So your top leg is directly over your bottom leg, top hip directly over the bottom hip, top shoulder directly over the bottom shoulder. You get the idea. Now, the other thing we want to make sure of is that your back, your spine, is relatively neutral, meaning you're not curled forward, you're also not backward bending, right? You're in a more neutral alignment, kind of like a classroom skeleton. Then you're going to take that top hand and put it on your head with your elbow pointing forward. And all we're going to do here is rotate the head and shoulders back. Now, I want you to see my elbow is staying close to my head because it's not about the elbow. It's about turning through the head and shoulders. Upper body rotation, right? The other thing I want you to notice is that this pelvic bone is not moving. You don't see me rotating that pelvic bone backwards. This is all about upper body rotation. Now, I'm only going as far as my body wants to go, and then I'm coming right back. We're not here to push through any barriers, right? Keep normal, healthy breathing. Practice 5 to 10 times on each side. That should do you right. And if you want more stuff like this, check out the link in the description below because I give free live online workshops pretty regularly now. So check out when my next workshop's going to be in the description below. Now for this second exercise, you're going to need something you can sit on, either a cushion like I prefer or a chair. Now, whatever you choose to sit on, make sure that it allows you to sit up really tall with the pelvis relatively vertical so your spine can be relatively neutral. You don't want to be slumped in your seat. You want to sit up nice and tall, keeping your head over your neck. And then what we're going to do here is just cross the arms on the chest and rotate in each direction, holding at the end only for a moment to kind of acknowledge the end, but not to push it. So you're just rotating right and left, kind of like a little oscillating fan, making sure that you're not slumping or arching your back. You want to be nice and neutral and tall the whole way through. Remember, the whole idea here is to just improve your ability to rotate the upper body right and left. We're not trying to stretch or push or overachieve in any way. All right, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button, share with friends and family. All right, until I see you next time, keep moving and be well.